Recording has begun. A new day of rimming is upon us. So the last 2 days, Cassandra hit us with mostly animal attacks. That is until the last, I don't know, 2 hours of the stream yesterday where we had many large mech clusters. And we did accept a quest for 2 really big mech clusters, but then we had 2 other really big mech clusters. So it wasn't just the quests. So lots and lots of Doom Puppy. Water Puppy took a Doom launcher, saving this colony. Whoa, everything is on fire. We killed so many mechs yesterday. So many mechs. I think we finished the cluster. This one's not quite done. There's going to be some more scythers coming out of it. I might destroy it. We talked about it at the end of the stream yesterday. It is a steel delivery, but so this cluster is almost done. We had a giant cluster here that's done. We had an enormous cluster here that's done. We had another cluster here that's done. Yesterday, so the day before yesterday was only animal attacks, almost exclusively. No mechs at all. Yesterday was all animals and mechs, like a combination of the two. So, let's see what happens today. Patches also almost died yesterday. He got attacked by a multi-prong raid. I didn't realize just how many of them there were. I think there was around 6 enemies. And they got on top of him, and they were killing him, and I had to drop pod in and save him. I drop pod in, I just grabbed a doctor, the first doctor I saw. And I forgot that Jack here is our minigun person. So we dropped Jack in with a minigun, and the spray of the minigun actually is what took Patches down. He almost died. It was a mess, but it's all right. He didn't lose anything, so we're good. Let's see what today holds for us. Chicken's not bad. Completely hassle-free. No leather, though. Yeah, meat and eggs. Chickens are good. Almost all of the production animals now, since 1.3, are really good as long as you can easily keep them fed, or if you want to do the micromanaging of cheesing nutrient paste. The only one I haven't really tested very much are cobras, if cobras are net positive, but everything else is net positive, so. J3 be like, hasta la vista, baby. How's it going, Game Zone? Tax, welcome in. Super Glue. I got your message on Discord. I haven't been able to check it yet because I just got it this morning, but I'll check it soon. Have they made the Dryads worth it? Dryads are basically unchanged right now. On the test branch, they have made the Barkskin Dryad have higher armor on the test realm, so that's something. Also, since the beginning of ideology, they have increased, or rather decreased the amount of pruning time needed to maintain the tree. So that can be seen as a buff to them as well. We are not using them for that. We don't even have anyone bonded to any trees. We are using them to put out fires and for beauty. Did anyone die yesterday? No, we got close though. On patches, so. Turkeys. If you're looking for a chicken alternative, I think you can get leather from turkeys. I don't remember. Do you get leather from turkeys? It's been a long time since I killed turkeys. Doom Puppy. Fairly hard puppy. And Zidian. Kukai? I don't know if I'm getting your name right ever, but. Set up a lot of deep drills. Infestation for kibble. Turkey does. Yeah, that's right. Bird skin. Turkeys do get bird skin. So turkeys could be an interesting alternative to chaos skip, to chickens in that regard. All right. So we are still breaking the mechs down. Do I want to have this? It's not that much, honestly. I think we'll just take it out. I talked about at the end of stream yesterday how I usually leave those up, and I do usually leave them up. But yeah, we'll just get rid of it. It's fine. That way we don't have to worry about pulling people over there to kill a scyther every now and then. It's not a huge deal, but we might as well. When I say Chubnuts is dead, in chat, Chubnuts is dead. So we have a little mini game that I set up on the bot where you can do exclamation deathlow, and you have the same % chance as in Darkest Dungeon to die in chat. 33% chance, baseline. And so if you use that command and you die, the bot times you out for a minute. So that's what I was talking about. Straight Shot. Thank you for using the Twitch Prime here. Thank you, Straight Shot. Like I was just saying a little bit ago, Twitch Prime counts the same as a tier 1, so absolutely financially supports stream. I do have people ask occasionally, and just the other day someone asked, they're like, does that actually help you, or is it just for me to get the emotes and stuff? No, it absolutely helps, so thank you. Banana, dead, there you go. There you go. Gambling, alive though. Gamble paid off. Social fight on Bert Hole. Bert Hole's been getting in a lot of social fights. I don't know if I'm going to use that minigun much more. It's becoming a problem with the wall down there. The next fight... No, I'm going to use it. It's too good. It's too good. How much wealth are we at right now? We are at 365,000. We are at raid cap already. So the only thing that's keeping us from... Oh, do I need to finish the structures off here to say that we've beaten this? Because it's a quest one. I might have to. Anyway, I still feel like there's another quest one coming. I don't remember getting 2 quest ones. Because I don't think this was one. I think we're at raid cap. So, well, it doesn't even matter at this base anymore. But we are going to use it. We've been behind on steel. So steel is our big thing. Bert tried to convert Farrell to his own ideology. Farrell got angry. Whatever, Farrell. Glad when you're out of here. What is raid cap? So there is a maximum number of raid points the game can spend. That is 10,000 raid points. So what that usually equates to is groups of around 100 pirates, 200 tribals, or 50 mechs, depending on the mech type. It can actually be more than 50 mechs because the mechs are different point values. So you can have like 70 scythers, so 50 centipedes worth of raid points. But everything in the game gives raid points to the storyteller. Everything in the game, well, almost everything, gives raid points to the storyteller, and that's what they can spend on raids. And each different kind of raid has a minimum type of points, or a minimum number of points that they have to spend on it. And also, each unit that they put in there has a point value, and that's how it determines what to send at you and how big and whatnot. Wealth and population are the 2 biggest factors in this. And so the maximum the game can send at you without a mod is 10,000 raid points. And 500% reaches that much more quickly, obviously, because that's what the multiplier is 500% threat. So you get to that cap faster. So we are already at max size raids. We're already having over 100 pirates, over 200 tribals, and over 50 mechs. So raids basically can't get any harder than they are in a single raid right now. Yeah, you can have multiple of those sizes. So for instance, you can have more than 200 tribals on your map. Another thing to note is that quests scale past that. So you might actually get quests that go above that because they don't use the raid point formula. They're a separate entity of their own. And so you can get quests to have like 600 tribals attack you, which if you want to watch a slideshow of RimWorlds, that's one way to do it. All right, I need to close this door now that we're not going to have the Scyther come in. 3-star quests get really crazy. Yep. We actually had one of those where it was like 175 or 2 groups of 175 tribals at the same time on the Arconexus run, actually. Okay, so we can pretty much go out anywhere aside from here. So let me just go ahead and clear this work zone on this side, which is unfortunate. I might just go ahead and take care of these turrets, honestly. Because there's a lot of steel over there, and that's what we're mainly in need of right now. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. All right. So, Jack, let's go ahead and give you that sniper rifle again. And then we have another Trigger Happy. So, Trigger Happy is really good for smoke launcher because there is, depending on the distance that they're firing the smoke launcher, there is a moment when enough smoke is dissipated that the turrets can track again with a normal shooter. Again, it's distance based though. If it's right next to them, you should be fine. But Trigger Happy gives you a little bit more wiggle room. Lewin, thank you for the Twitch Prime also. Thank you, Lewin. Very much appreciated. Watching the Cassandra run. How many times did Doi get sent back and forth between bases? Oh god, I don't even know. That was a long time ago. What a lot, yeah. Kind of forgot about that. Third map in Arconexus got the same character as a Wildman wanders in. Level 6 Sidecaster with Master SMG. What a wild man. Yeah, it's funny.
Our modest fellowship expands.
So Jax and Jack. Another Twitch Prime. Hill? I don't know which of those is the right pronunciation, but I appreciate it. Thank you guys for using those here. Like I said, very much appreciated. Anything happening yet? No, we just got started, yeah. So the stream starts at 11 on weekdays, so we are just getting started. Right now, we are going out to finish off this MECH cluster here. in the rain, which you probably shouldn't be doing, but you know, don't feel like waiting. Because we need that steel. We need that steel. So for anyone that doesn't know, smoke does obscure turrets from tracking, including mech turrets. We'll probably, well, maybe be able to save that. It might be right. That's in bad range, but we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Trigger happy. Shooting specialist is so crazy. He just shoots immediately. That's insane. That's really silly. It's just instant shots. Man, I might have to put one of these guys on an EMP launcher. I usually don't do EMP launchers, but holy crap. What you hear is violent explosions. You love RimWorld. Welcome in, Blank. Main, welcome in. Stream starts 11, prize at 6 p.m. 11 for me, yeah. Think about ideology, it adds or removes difficulty. For the most part, it adds difficulty for the social aspect. It depends on which ideologies you take. It's not supposed to be balanced. There are some ideologies that are very, very strong, and there's some that are just straight up a hindrance. So I really like ideology, but there are ones that you can take that will make you much stronger. But for the most part, it's for the themed runs. It's not for you know, making things easier or harder. Although the mood hit on lots of them do make the game quite a bit harder because you need to keep them happy. We're gonna get another power cell. Come on. All right, another mech cluster is down. Transhumanists, for instance, being moody because they're over 25 years old, yeah. Oh no, I've aged 30 days since I turned 25. Shooter specialist 0.1 second cooldown too. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, trigger happy shooting specialist is insane. So, welcome in. Terrion, welcome in. 20 centipedes. 2 snipers take care of it. It's really OP, yeah. So absolutely, there are some that are extremely strong, and there's some that are just straight up annoying. Some that are absolutely makes you weaker, right? So imagine nudist transhumanists. That would be, they're always unhappy, and they don't have armor to protect them. Just lead geriatric, need a nursing home and diapers. Help me. Yeah, that is frustrating. I think they should put the age up on that a little bit. 25 is a little crazy. How old is Tynan? Is that what he's thinking? It's like, man, at 25, I thought my life was over. But it's only just begun. All right. All 3 of the mech clusters finally destroyed, or all 4, I should say. All 4. Also, yesterday was pretty eventful because we got some breeding thrombos. That's right. 35 to 40 will be fine. 50 is when bad traits that can kick in. Yeah, that's what I think too. Like, the closer they get to the point where you can get aging related maladies, the higher that goes, you know. But bad traits can kick in a lot sooner. Yeah, but it's rare at that. The birthday, what are they called? He diffs, whatever. They really start kicking in on pretty much, well, not everyone, but the percentage goes really high, starting at about 50, 55. Yeah, you can absolutely get them sooner. Sounds like a young person saying 25 years old, yeah. Yep. So we do want to do some caravanning, but I am a little bit afraid. Hang on, you know what? I'm gonna do that until these guys are gone, because I really think there's one more Oh, maybe not. 2 hours. All right. So we'll probably set up some caravanning. We actually don't have any pemmican left. So I guess we'll have to go hunt for some pemmican. Actually, let's copy this one. Let's put that up to like 7. I think actually 5 will be fine. Yeah, never mind. 5 should be all right. All right, we need to make a little bit of pemmican. Let's go ahead and claim that, reinstall. I don't even know where. Let's put it somewhere. I'll put it in the corner of this room. Shuttle is here. Hooray. Get out of here. You guys have been nothing but trouble. So we did do both of them, I guess. But our animals starve to death if they can't hunt food. They generally path off the map before then. So it's very rare to see them actually go through malnutrition and die. So generally, if there's absolutely no food on the map and they can't hunt you, usually they end up hunting your colonists or something, and then you end up killing them. But if that doesn't happen, they will eventually pass off the map. Can't remember the last time I saw them. Has to kick in early? Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, some of them can get really early. Things like dementia and stuff like that, usually not. Bad back and whatnot. But even those you can have them on younger pawns. Get in here, Feral. And a 25-year-old get dementia. Brain damage can cause it earlier as well. There's lots of factors, but yeah, pawns have this like hidden, whatever they're called, head diffs, something. Pods have arrived. What do we get from this? Oh my god, so much uranium. Archotech Eye, that was the main thing. That's going on Jack here. He's going to be a outright just killer. Stall, Architect Eye, Right Eye. Jack. You are going to wreck some people, Jack. And some Lucerium yet. Yeah. Actually quite a bit of it too, wasn't it? Yeah, 35. Jack, it's gonna be absolutely insane. He's got 18 Burning Passion shooting. He's a shooting specialist with Trigger Happy. Sanguine Jogger. And he's gonna have an Architect Eye. Oh my lord. This was just a random pickup too. Get him on Lucerium. I don't know. I don't think he needs it, honestly. Sure, 1080. I am at 1080. If you come to the stream super early, you have to refresh it because Twitch takes time to load the 1080 quality control. But it is at 1080, so just refresh if you're not seeing it, and you'll get it. I don't know why Twitch is like that, but you gotta remember they're just a small indie company. Small indie company. You gotta cut them some slack here. All right. Got it. Oh, he's just gonna destroy some stuff. So we need to get this pemmican going. And as soon as we have the pemmican up, we're gonna do some caravan. What's going on, Hamid? Welcome in. How's Rim treating you? We're just getting started today, so it's treating us okay right now. Treating us all right. Hey, how they spread out now. It's kind of frustrating. Let's get some bigger meat. Some large meat. Which best people went to build baseless rockets. Anybody else dealing with a hurricane? Not like forward. Probably losing power. I haven't looked at the actual like trajectory of it yet, so obviously I'm not dealing with it. I'm too far north for it, but let's go on Bojangles. Welcome in. Same ones that are quitting the Droid SpaceX. Billionaires and their games. Why don't you have your pods unrestricted and there are no threats on the map? Because I've had people, well, there's two reasons. One, is I've had people die and get kidnapped way too many times by being at the edge of the map when a raid happens. So that's one of them. The second is it is a 325 by 325 map. So if I have people going out to the edge of the map, odds are they're going to get pretty unhappy, especially with sky high expectations and supreme expectations at the moment. So it's mainly for, yeah, there's some survival meals down here. For safety, both physically and mentally. But yeah, a long time ago, I would, it's really risky because I would just like, all right, there's no current raid. Let's go mine this. And I'd have like 2 people over here mining. And then a giant manhunter attack would happen through here. And it's like, I need a siege for travel food. Yeah, that'd be nice. We got 8 packs of survival meals there, but it's not gonna be very much. There's a contest entry that you can win a trip for 2 on one of his rockets now. Solar flare. Do you really think Cassandra would send a manhunter pack? My research in the last 2 days says yes. So used to RimHUD. Now that there's no MECH cluster, I can do this. Actually hauling some of those corpses, which I don't really need them to, but starvation. Just eat food. Problem solved. But I can't eat food because there's a solar flare and we live off paste. It's not my problem. Guinea big manhunter pack coming. Ooh. Maybe. Can't run away, put this much firepower into you. Told you. Hey, Mio, you get back here. What's the guy by himself doing? He's living his best life over here. Exclamation base will explain why I almost always make more than one colony. Long story short, it's an insurance policy in case the other colony falls, and it's also a mining operation. So insurance and mining at the moment. It's be more dangerous than bears or elephants just due to how small they are. How many there will be? Maybe, almost like the Zergling type thing. Like, because there's of our shooting cooldown. Yeah, probably not though. What's the most humiliating pack to die to? Yorkies. Yorkies. Probably, I don't know. Feels like Yorkies would be pretty sad to die to. Who's next for a bionic leg? Ice team, you don't have a bionic leg yet? Oh yeah, you do. I'm literally looking right at it. Knight Fenris, the left leg. Beavers also. That's true. So, Zah, welcome in. Mang, welcome in also. There you go, Fenris. New bionic leg for you, my friend. We gotta get these done. I know Ice Team and Misfortune. These done. 50 man hunting polar bears to drop pods on the walls. Yeah. Animal drop pods coming soon. Sightlings do not impact wealth, no. This guy is to let the anime grass build up. Yeah, sightlings no longer, even the ones of the Empire, no longer impact wealth, so you don't have to worry about that. What's your main goal? What are you trying to do? We're trying to get really high wealth with Transhumanist and just beat some really crazy in-game raids. When we get bored of it, we'll just launch a ship. Do custom job titles show on the work tab? I don't think they do by default. If you hover over them, it'll show their like actual job title, like of their bio, but up here you're also modded. Yeah. If that's what you're talking about, like the ones that are related to their backgrounds, those ones, if you hover over their name, it'll show it. But as far as like kind of custom setup, it doesn't appear so. Let's see. Moxie and Mio. Mio's already on it. Just don't want that meat to go bad. We don't have a cooler. We should probably get a cooler finally. It's about 8 years in. We should probably get a cooler. They're already on it too. Nah, it's fine. Why doors to walls fallback position? Because there is a multiplier for breaches on walls but not on doors. So what that means is things like the termite takes 1 hit to destroy an entire wall. So in a single hit, a termite can destroy 3 tiles of wall, but it takes them 4 shots to destroy a door, even though there's less HP. So I have doors for the breach fallback positions because they are not destroyed in 1 hit. Dwarf, undeniable dwarf. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you, dwarf. Very much appreciated. Much love to that undeniable dwarf. Make some AI robots or anything else, the AI core, not in the base game. There are mods for that. All right. Let's go ahead and start calling in purple to trade here. Just go with bulk goods. Bulk goods. How well does the Sandy Lance work against termites? So the thing about it, so things like Berserk and things like that do work on them, and it's good to get out there and get the termites destroyed, but the rest of the raid will continue to act like a breach raid. So I do like going out and killing the termites ahead of time like that with Berserk or whatever, with range, but the rest of the raid will continue on like a breach raid. So even like the centipedes and stuff will come up and still destroy the same walling that the termite would. It's just slower for them to get through. Now, of course, I don't want hit by the termite either because they have a tendency to cause brain damage. Yeah, I'm talking to my daughter. RimWorld's answer for, is there something missing? There's a mod for that, yeah. So we are letting these rot over here on purpose to minimize wealth, but also because he has no social, so he can't trade. Funny on YouTube, currently devouring the series. Drop by for sub. That's awesome. Yeah, which series are you watching on there out of curiosity? Thank you, Dwarf. No. Cabin shoe specialist invisibility and grenades should be interesting too. That does sound good. Shooting specialist is so awesome. It's gonna be hard to do a playthrough without it. It's also mods for things that you never knew you needed. It's absolutely true too. Started watching the Mountain Run. Oh, the Arco Nexus one? Yeah, that one's good. I'm getting it up as soon as I can. New episode went up last night, but timestamps are taking a while. So the Cassandra one, I think, Dwarf? Looking forward to the Tiny Map one you talked about? Yeah, that one is really old now, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, Tiny Map is a lot of fun. I need to do a new one now. 500% didn't even exist back when I did the Tiny Map. But it was really fun. Well, that map is great as long as you don't kill your tree. That's true. Let's go to Ash. Welcome in. Cassandra one. Yeah. That was fun.
Such fortuitous skill.
Thanks, Ash. I haven't even done anything today. Well, thank you. It's been pretty chill so far. Just going through the motions, waiting for Cassandra's first attack of the day. We did finish off a MECH cluster, but there wasn't much of it left, so not really a big achievement. We need to get the rest of this done. Spoils in 7 hours. Okay. So Misfortune, get on there. Mio. Who else is our cooks? Moxie. Why do I always forget about Moxie being a cook? I have no idea. Drinking your first coffee of the day. How many batteries do you need for a ground drill? So ground drill only takes 200 watts. So you can put a ground drill and a single battery out there and it lasts for quite a while. Might have to change it out or recharge it. If you're using unstable power cells, an unstable power cell can actually power 2 drills forever. In order to complete the whole drilling. Well, it depends on the node itself and how big it is, you know? But yeah, usually you'll end up having to... Oh, did we already get 500 pemmican? Is that what's going on? We do. We do have. Let's go with 700. The answer to most questions in RimWorld is it depends. Man, at this stage, I think we wait on Cassandra's next attack before we go caravanning. Which I don't really want to. You probably should. A lot of that meat's gonna go bad. I kind of overhunted a little bit. Why do you make Psykite tea over Yayo and Flake? So there's a couple reasons. Tea only requires a level 2 cooking, and you can even do it at a campfire. So low skill pawns without needing like drug lab can make it and make it relatively quickly. It gives a lot of cooking experience, so it's easy to level up some cooks safely in order to get them to the point where they can make normal food without too much issue. Aside from that, though, Psykite tea is the main drug I let my colonists use in general. Psykite tea is not addictive if they take it every 2 to 3 days. And it's basically only positives, right? Unlike smoke leaf, for instance, it doesn't increase hunger. It doesn't reduce consciousness, which is a really big one. So it's a drug that I let everyone take. And so having it around, I'm not really that worried about binges and stuff. If they binge on it, worst case scenario is they injure a kidney, and we got new kidneys coming in all the time. So it's a very safe drug to keep around. It sells decently, and it almost every colonist, almost any colonist. Yeah, it fills in some recreation needs, some happiness. It gives a rest bonus. Like, Psykite tea is very, very good and causes next to no issues. And it takes like no skill to be able to do it. Well, this might not go well. Jack, I don't know if I should have you shooting in here. Not the psychic emanator. Alright, it's fine. Told you I shouldn't have you in there, Jack. Barracks is a little dirty now. Okay, welcome in. Firehawk, welcome in. Just a little dirty. Line eliminator not working anymore. It does, yeah. I just haven't. I was thinking about that yesterday. Actually, I just haven't done it. I really need to, because if someone breaks it during a breakdown or something, I'd be really unhappy. How does each sleep accelerator use? 50 watts. They're not too bad compared to things like the neural supercharger, which is 400. It's still a mess. Jack, did someone tend to you? No, they didn't. Okay. What's that for? Naraka Blade Point, which I didn't get to play last time during the beta. So, should be interesting to try out. I know you enjoyed it. Sup, Patches? Doing all right over here? You got 420 steel. Nice. It's one of those nice numbers people talk about. That's not the nice number. That's the blaze number. Alright, back to work with you. Still got steel to mine somewhere? You always have steel to mine. Always. There you go. Have fun. Yeah, it's not free to play, no.
Truly, this is the dankest dungeon.
The dankest numbers, that's what it is. Thank you, Chubnuts. Buster Chubnuts. Let's do a podcast yesterday about Buster Keaton. And unfortunately, all I could think, Buster Chubnuts. So, yeah. Thanks for that. Thank you, Chubnuts. Buster Keaton, well, as some people knew him, no one knew him as that. Buster Chubnuts. We need to get another big animal to sacrifice here. Sometime. What do you mean, unfortunate? It's the best. Man, these P Music guys killed it. Who did all the music for P Music? I need to check that out. Stallion. I didn't remember we had a Stallion. Oh yeah, it self-tamed earlier over at Patch's base. Oh well, he's dead. It's real? The later name, welcome in. Me, I did it. You think this one is base royalty? I thought this one was a P Music one also. Either way, whoever did this one, Good job. It's been so long since I haven't used P music. I can't even remember anymore. Credit to wherever the credits due. It is P music? Okay. So Encodo. Collective, welcome in. Kill. Reveal, welcome in. You can remember that you kept the music on for, normally it goes off quickly. Indie games in general. I don't know what it is, but indie developers just absolutely nail music. So many indie games, just amazing music. He can't trade because he's incapable of social, almost a consciousness. Comfy cat, cyberbonic leg. Almost everyone has a bionic leg now. What's the name of the music mod? P-music. That's P as in pterodactyl music.
A new subscriber. Come, steal yourself.
How's this guy again?
We are building an
How's this guy? I think you were 5 more gift subs, man. I'm glad you like the channel a lot. I know yesterday you mentioned, I thought about that after stream yesterday, what you mentioned about your kid having their YouTube channel and you having yours. Thank you, how's this guy. To Dubby, maybe? Is that name? Lich Guru, Hominid, Ryan, and On for 16 months. Thank you, has this guy. I appreciate it, man. He is in pterodactyl, that's right. Or in sidecasting, yeah. Thank you, has this guy. Or as in pneumonia, yeah. You guys know. So it's all good. Bulk goods. Far skip. We already have 2 far skips, so maybe we don't need another one. Far skip. You always need more far skips. P as in Orn Hub. Word inspiration. That's also good. The bulk goods traders are here. Cannibal meme, can you cook rice with human meat and not give them debuff 8 non-human meat food? Yes, you can. So for your fine and lavish meals, yeah, you can do that. Also, if you make it into paste, it'll count as cooked human meat for paste also. So if you have like transhumanist cannibals, for instance, you'll get only a buff from it. If you have transhumanist cannibal tunnelers, I guess not even transhumanist. If you have cannibal tunnelers and you put insect meat and human meat together in like a lavish meal, you're talking a huge mood boost. It's crazy. But yeah. To answer your question, yes, you can do that. ABC, always buy components. Here's some humane leather for you guys. I'm gonna sell Luciferium. I know some people are gonna be like, oh, selling Luciferium. Yes. I know. It's just something I have to do. I mean, I don't have to do it, but I'm going to do it. Let's see. I guess we'll sell them a little bit of drugs while they're here. Oh, a very little bit of drugs. Look at these lightweights here on the drugs. How embarrassing. Only 77 drugs. Rounds get boosts from insect meat now. Not undergrounder, but tunneler. Tunneler is a meme, and yeah, they get a +7 for eating bug meat, which is crazy. And they get a buff from mushrooms also. So you can make mushroom and bug fine meals or lavish meals for a big boost as well. But yeah, they get a negative for any other vegetables. So tunnelers, for instance, will get a mood debuff for having rice, potatoes, or corn, or I think berries too. Try to survive, Cassandra. It's hard enough for you since you've never finished the game. Want to try losing is fun? Yeah, man. If you've been here any amount of time or listened to the YouTube videos, you know I'm big with whatever you have fun with. Like, you enjoying that level of difficulty or maybe lack thereof or whatever. No shame. Do you want to get to losing is fun sometime? Yeah, I definitely did not start on the hardest difficulty. I started on the second from the hardest back when Merciless was the hardest. What was the second from the hardest back when Merciless was the name of the hardest difficulty? And then they changed it, losing is fun. What was that? Savage. Savage. It went rough and then savage and then merciless. So I started on Randy Savage. When was Blood and Dust? I think they changed all the difficulty names in 1.1. So 1.1 or 1.2, one of those two, they changed them all. Was there a guy named Randy Savage? Yeah, brother. There was, brother. He liked Slim Jims. Did you guys know Randy Savage had a rap song, a rap diss track of Hulk Hogan? I don't know if I just didn't ever know this or I had forgotten about it. But I was listening to Spotify's Discover thing, and like it was just randomly hitting songs that I thought I would like, and for some reason it hit this song, and I was like, "Is that Randy Savage?" And it was a rap diss track of Hulk Hogan. I was like, "Oh my god, what is this?" Heard the Pepsi Man song? I probably have, but I can't remember right now. See what I can't. So welcome in. Whoops. Kaz, Fungal, McDaddy, welcome in. Eber, Fathom, Baron. Cousin dated his daughter when he was in high school. It's crazy. Crazy. Cassandra, we are ready. So we can go out on new adventures. Showing your age. That's all good. This is not Wealth Independent, no. I think he meant when his cousin was in high school. Not when Randy Savage was in high school. We're actually good on steel again. Look at all the uranium. I should replace this with uranium to give us a little bit more. Raid threats are already maxed, yeah, so it doesn't matter if it was Wealth Infinite or not at this stage. Had dreams of bursting through walls like Kool-Aid Man. Kool-Aid Man and Randy Savage, they do have a lot in common, huh? Oh, yeah. Visitors. We have so much uranium. My lord. That's insane, really. So I guess I'll do this. The uranium barricades have quite a bit higher HP, so it's going to take them longer to break. We're in these long battles. So there's a Randy Savage mod in Skyrim. I haven't seen that one. I've seen the Shrek one quite a bit, but no, I've not seen a Randy Savage mod in Skyrim. You go check that out now. Brother. My Discord was talking a bunch about Macho Man and Randy Savage earlier today too. That's weird how that works. Yeah, there's a name for that phenomenon, and it happens so much in life. And some people, when it happens, they're like, "This is proof. We're living in this simulation." But I will not have thought of something for years, like 10 or 15 years, not thinking about it ever. And then, for whatever reason, It'll just come to me. I'll just be showering, and suddenly something will come to me, a thought that I haven't thought about in a long time. And then, Meinhof effect, is that what it is? Is it Bader? Bader Meinhof? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But anyway, and then I'll see it everywhere. Like the next couple of weeks, it's just everywhere. So what the crap is happening here? We have so much uranium, holy crap. Brains are weird. Everything's a simulation, etc. It's gonna be part of the most of your games from now on. Shooting and melee specialist. Yeah, it's gonna be hard not to use shooting specialist. I agree. So after this, I'm gonna do an RNG run where we just randomize everything, including the ideologies. So odds are I won't have access to the shooting specialist for that, but if I do Kara, suddenly the Matrix puts them everywhere. That's right. You guys on Twitch start playing games, suddenly streamers will start streaming the same game, same day. Yeah, yep. How's everything, man? Happens with words a lot too. Like there'll be a word that I read or something, and I'm like, I don't remember this word. Like, I'll learn a new word. That's a seemingly rare word, right? And then all of a sudden, everyone's using it everywhere. It's like I hear it in shows and movies and stuff. And I'm like, songs, I'm pretty sure the word wasn't even in before. I'm like, what the crap is going on here? On tip of the tongue, thought process is a neural pathway being obscured. Yes, yeah. Remember what it is without help? Force the neurons for a new pathway. Yeah, I've read something about that too, Overcloak. It's really crazy. Very interesting. Super strong memes, they are. Well, melee specialists get up to, but vanilla melee is pretty whack alone. Oh yeah, you're not telling me anything. The melee run was brutal. The simulation is weakening. So after Cassandra's next set of events, we will go out caravanning. Toxic fallout. It's not hitting here. Well. A siege. $67 of them left up. That was a good hit though. It's pretty dense siege, yeah. Lots of surviving wheels too after this, which is nice for our traveling that we want to do after these events. What else did we end up getting? More barrels. 2 more barrels. 15 components, nice. I'm not taking any risk with these, so we're just gonna burn them. So you have that one guy at? Yes, it is. Yes. Let's go Whitebeard, Lurkus, Ryson, J Mac. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Wait, it's Sunday. Is it your Friday? Oh, my Friday. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about me. It's your Friday when you wake up too. All right, you guys ready? Some of you have not been here for the oven, so we're gonna show our oven off to you that have not yet seen it. Live every day like it's Friday. All right, Rebecca Black, you just calm down. Won the battle sauna. The battle sauna. What the crap? Friggin' Dryad, what are you doing? What are you guys doing? Where are the Dryads going? Are they trying to ruin our oven? They're tagging? No, they're immature. We gotta get rid of them. Okay, toast 2. Can they open doors when they're babies? They just want some time in the sauna. Those guys are here down. I have no idea where they're going. They're trying to stick FBI accelerators. Where are all the people going? They're going to the sauna. Yeah, that's a good point. They might be getting sick from the toxic fallout, so they're trying to get out of it. All right, see you later. It's only 280 degrees, 300 degrees. So temperature overlay and vanilla now. 320. Here comes the popcorn. Thank you. Gotta move the barracks. %, running them immune to toxic fallout, toxic buildup. Good guy from animals might force them to hide anyway. Yeah, they're in there sleeping. They're dead now. Oh crap. They're giving up. What is burning in the sauna? Pirates and wood. Pirates and wood. There's some taters burning in the sauna, in the oven. We're baking some taters. Go and shake, welcome back. Element, welcome in. Also, there's some dryads, yeah. They look pretty unhappy about burning to death. Guess that makes sense. They trickle it. Aw. They realize the wall's covered in scratches. Alright. That's why you don't siege us here. It's hard to see. I'm mobile, yeah. That's just the sound of potatoes baking. Just ignore that. The moral cheese has died. That's the second moral cheese to pass away in this run. That's the name of their leader. Would you stop squeaking? Wait to vent the heat and... yes, you can, yeah. You just open the doors, vent the heat. If you want. Then you can capture whoever you want. Hickory smoked human. All right, it's fast enough that a load of them survive. Yep. So it's one of the easiest ways, even after getting a high population curve, get lots of prisoners if you really want. Especially with pause, what you can do is as soon as they get to the point where they pass out from heat exhaustion or are about to, you can open the doors. You can even deconstruct a little bit of roofing right there to make it make the temperature go back down to normal really quickly, and then go in and just capture whoever you want. Baron Skippy. Skippy, thank you for the Switch Prime. Okay, Skippy. Now we just need this toxic fallout to go away. Toxic fallout's a major event, right? So toxic fallout plus the raid. We could go ahead and caravan. How the Dryad live? What's their heat tolerance? Is it under temp? What? How did you survive? Maximum comfortable temperature 122. It was 800 degrees. Prisoners, organ donors, yeah, whatever. Whatever you want. Toxic fallout doesn't sterilize the map anymore. It depends on how long it lasts. Yeah, it will kill everything eventually. Eventually. Ours just started. Ours has only been going less than a day. 67 pirates defeated by a single Molotov. Self-cleaning too. But yeah, you can open it up and go in and get the stuff if you want. Dryads, it's fine. It's a dry heat. Arson is first thing in your face. You love this game. Oh, main is dead. They'll be back in just a minute. Patch is doing all right over there. If it does kill everything, will trees and grass return after it goes away, or do you have to... oh, yeah. So it doesn't sterilize in that regard. So no, things will grow back after the fact. Yeah, same thing with like sunblocker. Like when the sunblocker is there for an extended amount of time, everything will die. But then when the sunblocker goes away, everything will grow back. I have another person on a single tile. Expedition Base will tell you why I almost always do 2 colonies, but he's an insurance policy and a mining operation, basically. So if this colony falls, we won't have to start over. That's the big reason. don't think we have any wood left. Oh, no, we do. Okay. Toxic in 2 days after it finished have got volcanic winter. Yeah, I hope not. You know what was so volcanic winter is one of the rarest events in the game, and in the Arconexus run we had it like 4 or 5 times. We had it more than toxic fallout in the Arconexus run. Of course, it didn't really bother us in that run, but it was interesting. It's the most times I've had in a single run, I think, ever. Guys, when I have to do a game over, yeah, that's the big one of the big parts. Yeah, so Zark, Cowboy, welcome in. Ninja Lantern, welcome in. Cuthbert, thank you for being here. Seem to get that event all the time. Yeah, it's one of the rarest ones in the game. Be right back. All right. My daughter had a nosebleed because of allergies. She and I both have that when it's very dry for a long time. But what she did is she was at her computer with a headset on. She had her headset on, so when she noticed that her nose was bleeding, she got up to run to the bathroom with her headset on, and she pulled her entire computer tower off the table onto the floor. Hopefully it's all right. So, we'll check it out after the stream, I suppose. But her entire computer tower just went off the desk and landed on the floor. So, strong wire, yeah. She's okay, yeah. She and I both get it hasn't rained or anything here. It's been super dry for weeks and weeks and weeks. So she and I both have nosebleeds. She's fine. Thank you for asking. Get her wireless headset. She's not allowed to because it's her school headset. So her school headset is not allowed to be wireless for whatever reason, and that's what she uses on her computer, or that's what she uses on her computer and her iPad. So could get her a separate one as well, I suppose. But you've done that yourself once. What are you allergic to? It's not even really allergic. It's just dry sinuses. So even with a humidifier, it just happens. You get nosebleeds sometimes because of how dry it is where you are in Utah sometimes too. Thought areas of being crazy. Detachable aux adapters. Yeah, I'll have to look into it, especially with something that's also compatible with her iPad. So, but she's using her school headset. Is all the sneezing? No, it's not the sneezing. No, she does that because of the plants in here all year long. But no, she and I both. She got a lot of my DNA, so she has all these same health problems that I do as far as that goes. Health quirks. Can feel before it starts bleeding. You say hell Satan beforehand to give someone a heart attack. But yeah, she's okay. Yeah, she pulled her entire tower off. And then she was like really afraid that she does something wrong, so she was just standing there with her nose bleeding, looking at me as I come around the side to put her computer back up. I was like, just go. Maybe I should humidifier in here too. It's in here a lot during the day. Probably will do that. Strong wire, strong daughter too. Yeah, yeah. My daughter's 10 for one of those. No. Ash, thank you for the Twitch Prime during all that, by the way. Appreciate it, Ash. Sorry I missed it initially, but thank you, Ash. Appreciate the support. Patches. Preemptive. Or they're gonna chill for a while. Okay. Wait until you finish checking everything. Oh, I did. Yeah, I finished. Yeah. So I got the. I mean, as far as the computer goes, I won't know if there's anything like screwed up on the inside. It seems to be working at the moment. I checked to make sure the screen was still going and everything in the game that she was playing. So I got the computer back up, checked the wires on it, and I checked on her too. She's with Modwife downstairs at the moment. Animals can die of toxic fallout. They can, yeah. Maybe I should bring them in. It's only initial still. I wear a mask all day at work and has problems with dry throat because of that. Uses an inhaler every evening for a couple minutes. Basically a super humidifier. Helps him a lot. Yeah, so another thing she got from me, apparently it's a rare thing, but there are people that when they see bright light, especially sunlight, after not seeing it in a little while, it always makes them sneeze. I have that. She has that. My nose bleeds when it's super dry. She has that. It's like, sorry. Apologize, I gave you all these things. Why's Patches off all alone? Execution base will tell you why, but insurance policy, so you don't have to start to run over if something happens. And also mining. You got that sneeze too? Check. Sneeze for sunlight also. She didn't get a RimWorld. She is not playing RimWorld yet, no. She's mainly playing Stardew Valley recently. She just started Stardew Valley. I'm a tunneler IRL. Nimble. Bright light makes you yawn. Interesting. Too young for war crimes, yeah. Stardew is amazing, yeah. I've been doing multiplayer with her on Mondays for a couple hours. So she, myself, and Modwife have been doing 3-player Stardew on Monday evenings. Oh, he hit the steel one. Not too nimble, huh? Let's get some medical experience here. Is that it? It's level 2. Not nimble enough, apparently. We started at 0 medical skill. So, he's moving up in the world. Patch has been... he's a pretty good bot, aside from medical and no social. It's really good.
Welcome back.
Cargo pods here.
Fast loyalty is
Chocolate. You want some chocolate patches? Chocolate patches? That sounds amazing. I'm not sure what a chocolate patch would do, but... Who's that? Tweety, 11 months. Almost a full year. Thank you, Tweety. Very much appreciated. Tweety, I see you in a lot of chats that are alert yet, or a couple of chats that are alert yet. I'll see you there. It's like, why don't you say hi? I'm lurking. Thank you, Tweety. Age reversal demanded. Orn and misfortune. Almost full year is actually true this time. That's right. Tox Fallout. It's only been going 2 days. Minimum is 2.5. The last one we had was only 3 days. So maybe we'll get a low one again. Into the pods. Trill, Rin, Jammer, Dora, Queen Warrior, Solid Havoc, Angels. Size, hello, hello. Got a Thrumbo, I got 2 Thrumbos, Ed, they're a breeding pair. Get around, I also lurk a lot, watch the full screen while you're usually playing. Yeah, same with me, while I'm working or playing, I usually have a stream going, maybe 2 sometimes. The anti-aging thing maybe should be more than a year. Yeah, and I think it should start... So I think it should start at a later date than 25. So as soon as they get 25 years old, they immediately start needing age reversal if you have high wealth as transhumanist. It's crazy that it starts at 25. My life is over. Horrific aging. Yeah. 3 years seems fair. How long do Thermos live? I don't even remember. A very long time. Longer than your colony will survive. Whoops. I don't know what their age range is, but hundreds of years, I know. This one's only 65. 250. Yeah, if you could reuse the pod with other people right after, that'd be nice too. Did it stop? My daughter's nose has stopped bleeding. Oh, life expectancy is 220. There it is. Life expectancy. The average life expectancy of this creature is 220. Ours are like 60 and 90, so. It was 20 when it came out? Yeah, they've already pushed it back to 25 from 20, yep. Yeah, they can live longer than that, yeah. But that's just the expectancy. No one bled for the blood gun. A mech breach. That's the first one in a long time, which is kind of crazy. During the Tox Fallout. Oh, they're coming through here now. We do not have a place set up there. I don't know. Is there rolls? Yeah, it only took one. They're actually doing a pretty good job. The thing is, they split the mechs up for us, which is really nice. Cans crush brains while leaving the rest of the body fine. Yeah, brain scars are the real annoying part. Guys, there's only one centipede left. Come on. God, that cooldown time of less than a second is insane. Shooting specialist, yep. Plus he has marksman command, which I think impacts himself. And he's trigger happy. Trigger happy shooting specialist with 18 burning passion shooting. Bolt action would like full auto. Job, Jack. They dropped that many components? Where was it dropped? I missed where they dropped it. Start prison? No, I still haven't remade the prison now. Guess I'll centipede, Jack. Hold my psychite seed. Oh, I didn't even see it underneath there. Yeah, 25. That's crazy. Crazy. Guy's got some good eyesight. It's barely poking out. The other raid food? No, I haven't yet. Toxic Fallout is it should be fine, hopefully. It's gonna go on 3 days. There's a raccoon in another life. Yeah, I saw that guy. Yeah. Oh, he actually can be saved really easily too. I guess I'll grab him too. I think we missed a trade ship at one point too. Oh well. Why are they making kibble when you get pets, and why not use ant meats? I don't usually make kibble because I usually just have animals that can graze anyway, and a lot of times I'll just not worry about it and just have them eat meals. I do use insect meat when I am using meals. So insect meat as fine or lavish meals will actually make it so that they have more of a mood gain than a detriment. Even if they don't like bug meat, the fine meal will give a bigger positive than the negative of it. So I do use it for those, but these guys are just having nutrient paste only. If they weren't doing nutrient paste, I would set up meal rules for the insect meat. Eye surgery for cataracts. Any patches, buddy? No, because it would immediately make raids here much harder. At the moment, he can handle any raid that's sent against him. But one of the biggest things that determines raid strength is population. So he's fine. He's incapable of socializing anyway. He doesn't want to live with anyone. So he's happier on his own. Hey, stop digging out chunks, please. Double process insect meats by putting it through the nutrient paste twice. Yeah, if you want to micro it to do that, it'll hide it, just like hiding human meat, yeah. So for anyone that doesn't know, if you put something through the nutrient paste dispenser that don't like human meats, and then you micromanage it to where they drop the paste meals back on the hoppers and it goes back through again, the second time it goes through, they won't be able to tell it's human meat. You can do the same thing with insect meat, but I usually don't worry about micromanaging that hard, but you can. Is there an upside to chairs at crafting tables? The only upside is comforts. So comfort is an average throughout the day, and since we have biphasic where they're getting super comfortable already twice a day from this, the chairs are just kind of, they're not really needed. But yeah, chairs just increase comfort average throughout the day. I'll probably just add them to have them at some point, but yeah, I mean, they're still good to have to average up comfort, but makes it look pretty and fancy. Does that work? I don't know, but you can double process through the nutrient paste dispenser and they forget what's in it, apparently. Let's go on George, we'll win. Freaking toxic fallout. I don't think comfort directly impacts research speed, does it? Farmers gain by sitting, sleeping, blah blah. Is required while laying in bed, sitting in a chair, or work, or other times. I thought it was just mood related, but do kneel pillows at benches to increase the ideologies surrounding buffs? That's pretty interesting, yeah. Does it actually increase comfort while they're on it too? Yeah, it does by a little bit. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Does anything work if you put a normal meal cooked with unwanted ingredients in through? Yeah, it probably would. Yeah, you just have to make them drop it. Reprocess it. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I might use the Neil pillows in the future to do that. So, good way to get the ideology surrounding without having to like put extra flooring and crap in that room. That works the pillows though, and not showing the sheets. Yeah, the sheets might be a little bit too. I don't know. The sheets have a comfort. So I don't know. We can always test it. The meal pillows are so much smaller. So probably best to do it with those either way. You can't put meals in it. You have. That's why you have to micromanage it. So you have to have them carry it, and then you have to have them drop it by it. And then once it's dropped on the hopper, then you can select the meal and outlaw them from picking it up, and then it'll reprocess it. So that's why it's usually not worth, because it takes a lot of micromanagement. So you have to have them pick it up, and you have to have them actually drop it on there. Yeah. I don't worry about it. But if you want to, you can. Micromanagement. I say no. Come on, Tox Fallout. You're ruining what I wanted to do here. Repaste and paste. Yep, you can do hay and kibble that same way also. Yep. So normally you can't use hay for nutrient paste, but unless they fixed it recently, you'd actually do it so that they drop hay there. Now some loud swallowing. Might actually be easier now too with being able to set up fences. So you can put a pin in that room, come to think of it, and have your caravan animals. I don't know. So put a pin in a caravan spot. So they load caravan animals with hay, and then once they're loaded in that area, click to unload, and it'll just dump it all in the room, and that will overlap with the hoppers. It might be easier to do it that way. Still micromanagement, but less so. It's a Happy Meal, and the surprise, human meat. 2 days. Toys, the skull of the humans we came from. Welcome to RimWorld. You're saying why you put science desks in that way? Science desks? I don't have any research. Are you talking about these? The fabrication benches? These are just leftover. You can't minify these and move them without a mod. So this used to be an entire room of workstations, but I started expanding the barracks further along, and as I did, this room just became smaller and smaller. So this is just a remnant of how the base used to be, and I need to get it changed at some point. It's actually slowing them down as they walk in and stuff. Yeah, just leftover. There's no actual logical reason behind it. Just, in fact, it's not good as its current setup. If you're talking about something else, let me know. But in fact, that if you have MECH clusters on your map, normal raids are more uncommon. Not that I know of. So there are some things that will make. It depends with most things. So there are some things that will make certain raid types less common. So for instance, if you have a MECH cluster on your base that's reducing consciousness, that one will absolutely impact humanoid raids. Things that make the map dangerous as far as a whole. So if it makes the temperature too hot, too cold, that it's a dangerous temperature for raiders, you'll get more mechs and animals. Same thing with like droners and all the psychic crap that they can do. So not specifically because there are mechs on the map, but if it makes the map itself unsafe, you'll have less of them. That makes sense. 2 days in the ceremonies. Yeah, but eventually I would like to move these up here near where the materials are. It's one of the goals today too. I actually need to expand the barracks again at some point, so I'm gonna get even more colonists. We're at 20 colonists. I probably want to get to like 40. It's gonna be insane, but Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, is we need to get a prison somewhere so we can do, get our royals. I'd really like to expand out. I think that's what I'm going to do after the Tox Fallout, is I'm going to send the trade caravan, or the mining caravan, and then I'm actually going to claim this area. And then once I claim this area, I'm going to put prison here, and then more fallback positions for those breachers that come from that side. So that's some of the plans for today. And I hate to do this, but Mio is naked, so... I've returned, Dung Doodles. Welcome back. A prison. Come on, Tox Fallout. Where you at? 4.5 days. The adorable yak. Her favorite pet. Yak. 37 centipedes. 2 groups of 37 centipedes. You're out of your minds. What did this yak do? Legendary cataphract element. Sorry. I'd rather not. Rather not. 75-ish centipedes and other things too. Sounds like a lot. I will look at the sword just to see though. Psychic hypersensitizer. Psychic sensitivity increased by 40%. That's 7,400 legs. Yeah, and 2 of them, 2 raids, yeah. Free steel and plasteel delivery. Yeah, all right. So I gotta replace these 2. What's the most effective weapon against centipedes other than EMP? So other than EMP, if you also include Zeus Hammer as EMP, monoswords are very good because of the armor pin. Ranged weapons, miniguns are very good against groups of centipedes because almost none of the shots are wasted. So charged rifles are still good against them as well, but miniguns are really, really good against groups of centipedes. It's not a very good pawn, no. Almost never worth it. Just turn them all down. Let's have a rebalance. Yeah, I think they're very rarely worth it too. Jade World. At least it used to be not high enough penetration. Yeah, that's the main thing you want to look for centipedes is armor pin. Armor pin, that's one reason why monoswords are really good against just cutting through them. Zeus hammers obviously for the stun, but as far as raw damage in melee, monoswords are incredible. What happened to your weapon, Jack? Colin is totally worth killing your entire colony for. You put out doors like this. AI sees it as stronger points and walls and doesn't attack them. No, so the reason these doors exist is right now, breachers have a modifier to how much damage they do to walls. So for instance, termites specifically. Termites, when they attack with a thumper cannon, will destroy 3 walls in a single hit. 3 walls in a single hit. They do not have that multiplier against doors. So termites take 4 hits to destroy a door. Even though a door is less HP than a wall, walls go down in a single hit and doors go down in 4 hits. So these door setups are specifically to fight breach raids. The double door thing, you can do exclamation door, or exclamation doors, can't remember which one, to explain the reason for the double door cubby on all the outer doors. But if this is the one you're talking about, it's completely for breach raids, yeah. Talk to you upstream. Oh god, I forgot to turn that off of the inside. Crap. He might actually get damage from this. Like some serious damage. So when he was out there fighting the centipede, it probably went up past, it probably went to moderate. And then when we had him, wait, no. Yeah, it's gotta be it. It's gotta be the combination of fighting the centipede and then being in here. Moderate fine, but he's at extreme. He is at extreme. Okay. A little biosculpting you can't fix. That's, well, when the new patch comes out, that's true, but I wonder if Preach Health will help get through this. I doubt it, because it's immunity gain speed, right? Also, Misfortune is currently in here, so it doesn't matter. The Hydro is unpowered? Where? Or unroofed? I don't see any of them that are unroofed. Try the rancher meme yet? Some last struggle with amassing enough meat for food. I've not played it very much. No, I tested it out just slightly when it first came out, but I haven't really done a playthrough of it. Did I unroof it to make rice? Yeah, but when the toxic fallout happened, I roofed them. What is biosculpting? Biosculpting is something from Ideology that they can use to reverse aging, heal some minor things. Soon they'll be able to heal even more. Minor things right now like scars, even brain scars though. And it also has a pleasure cycle. Takes a lot of power. The pawns are in there for a long time, even longer if you're not transhumanist. But... oh yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I roofed those. What do Dryads do? Well, ours aren't really doing anything because we're not linking anyone with them. But normally you link someone with a tree. People will prune the tree every day to spawn up to 4 Dryads from a single tree. You can choose which cast they have. So there's 7 casts. There's a DPS cast, a tanky cast, one that produces wood, one that produces herbal medicine, one that produces berries, one that hauls, and then if you are the tree hugger ideology, there's one that you can combine 3 Dryads to make a new tree. The reason we're using them... Cast? Why not both? The reason we're using them is just for beauty, and then they also put out fires. Biosculpting is so annoying in the new patch. Do anything useful, you need bio duration research. It takes ages. Yeah, it takes them a long time in there too now. Man, I hate that we let him get too extreme. They're free fire foam. Biological fire foam poppers. Oops. Now he's back down to serious. Here's what producing Dryad on a recent tree connection run. Yeah, the production ones aren't too bad. Especially getting them early on. And like you said, they kind of fill in that niche. So another really good use of them is like early herbal medicine was pretty good too. Especially for like the wood and the herbal medicine are both good for like tunnelers or, well, quite a few things. But someone's getting dementia? I hope not. That's what I'm worried about though. I should have checked this after he killed the centipede, but 25 wood every day per dry. Yeah. You know why when you zoom out that the squirrel's dot is a different color than the other animals? I don't have that happening, so I don't know. If you, in Camera Plus, there's an option to make all the animals have their own distinct symbol. Well, not really too distinct, but some of them are squares, some of them are dots, some of them are slightly different shaded dots and stuff. So if you're using Camera Plus, maybe that's what you can go into the settings and check that. But yeah, on mine, I don't have it showing. Oh, are you venerating squirrels? Maybe that's part of it. Yeah, I don't know about that one. The venerated squirrel. Patch is wondering sadly. Whatever, Patches. Serious pain. God, he's got muscle parasites for so long. He's just been hit with disease over here. Slept in the heat, outdoors. Yeah, alright. Maybe I'll just keep you around your base after this for a little while until you get... There we go. Until you get all healed up. So there's such horrible trait. We can't take anyone with it. Yeah, it's really bad, yeah. Slow learner is pretty rough. There's a mod that kind of rebalances all that stuff. There's always a mod, but I agree. It's a hard one to take. They have to be like gods otherwise. Hey, everyone has at least one bionic leg. Hooray! Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start working on getting more charge rifles to everyone.
New subscriber. Come, steal yourself. We are building an army.
Anonymous sub-gifter. I don't know who you are. And I won't find you, but I will thank you. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Anonymous to Argonaut. Kai. Fluffer Bear. King Ricky. And Caldrus for 3 months. Thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate it. Much love to this anonymous person. Thank you. So who gets this second bionic leg? I'm thinking Mio. Mio is just a amazing pawn. Mio is one of the best pawns I've ever had. Look at him. Look at that pawn. Shooting, construction, cooking, planting, medical, trigger happy, quick sleeper, berserk, skip shield. She is amazing. Slow learner's brutal. Also needs to be justice learner. Shouldn't make a very passionate something slightly worse than it would be with, yeah. No, I did not do the 5 gift subs, no. Do them anonymous. More than one ideology at a time, or just convert everyone who joins. With this one, we are extremely bigoted, so we convert everyone. As soon as we get anyone here that isn't our ideology, everyone immediately gets a -3, and then it stacks beyond that. So, we convert everyone right away. Skip shield for. Skip shield isn't as useful in this run. Skip shield is pretty good for retreating, for instance, for going out and getting closer to a mech cluster. Unfortunately, you can't shoot out of skip shield, so it's not as good as like low shields. I think it actually should be lower down in tiers because you can't shoot out of it, but it's useful for retreating and stuff, saving people. She's the doctor, so we can use it for throwing it down and triaging people in combat, especially if we're out fighting something like a breach or retreating from a breach to an inner kill area. Could you use it to stop termites going through walls? Yeah, probably, yeah. It does absorb their shots too, so it doesn't last a huge amount of time, but you could probably use it for that, I'd imagine. Slave heavy run, the very first, so slaves probably need changed too. I mean, not everything has to be balanced, of course, but at the moment, slaves are pretty bad to use. The only reason to use a slave at the moment is if your precept gets a buff from it, or if you want to make people that are usually incapable of dumb labor be able to haul. And the reason why, slaves right now count as a colonist. They just, for every other purpose, for raid points, for population curve, for wealth, they count completely 1-to-1 gladiator battles, yeah. 1-to-1 as a colonist. So it's a colonist with more downsides. So at the moment, yeah, the slave one, not great if you're like min-maxing, but if you're doing it because of the theme of it, or just to make people that usually can't do dumb labor do dumb labor, stuff like that, it's fine. But yeah, our very first run of ideology, we had slaves, and wasn't that great. Come on. Yeah, ask whatever you want. If I know the answer, I'll answer it. Depending on what the question is, I suppose. But yeah, feel free to ask. Come on, Talks Fallout. 6 days. We're about a little over halfway through the halfway points of the maximum number of days. Slaves are easy to recruit. Can be an option if social pawn is dumpster worthy. Yeah, I suppose that's true too, yeah. And then maybe when you get a better social pawn later on. Bert got dementia. Even off just the moderate build-up. Well, that's unfortunate. The biosculptor on the test branch will actually cure dementia. But we're not using the test branch right now, so we will need Lucerium or a healer serum. Sucks. God, I hope Jack doesn't get it. Good if you need quick manpower too, so you'll be enslaved way easier than recruiting. Bait to be getting mood buffs for executing them after they become guilty as well from revolts. What's one dude do in a separate colony? Expedition base will explain why I almost always have a second little colony, but he's a backup base and a miner basically. Just amputate the brain. Going pretentious. We do have an ancient danger here, so I'll probably pop this Spherum time. I sold it. Slaves the explosive belts. Best infestation dealers. Well, explosive belts are a mod, but we'll check this next time there's a trade group over here. Sucks you got it just from moderate. Moxie also has moderate. We have a lot of them that have moderate. Man, oh man. I should not have let them meditate there. Come on, Talks Fallout. It's 23 days. Almost, this is twice as long as our last one. We see the test branch patch notes. I usually check them in the developer Discord, so you can always request to join the developer Discord. I'm sure there's, I don't know, I'm sure there's somewhere on Steam where you can view it, but I'm not sure where exactly. I'm betting it's also posted on the Ludian forums. Game update. Thank you, Sip. That one has the test branch ones too. Thank you. So next time there's a trader group here, we'll pop that Ancient Danger. This one only have one. Occasionally maps will have more than one. Average is one, but we've had maps that had up to 4. Looks like this one only has the 1. Going Sip, welcome in. Going all right. We, unfortunately, I let some people stay out in Toxic Fallout, so we have some people getting dementia. It's very unfortunate. So far, it's just Bert, but... Hey, Toxic Fallout is over. Fire Toxic, you always get dementia. The more build up, the faster it comes. I don't think you always get dementia at moderate, do you? I think it just increases the chance the higher you get from moderate, but I hope not. Lucerium does heal dementia, yeah. Spell sculpting, even worth it? Well, I have to do it or else everyone's going to have a -10. So is it worth it outside of Transhumanist? Maybe. I mean, it can heal things like brain scars, which is pretty incredible, right? Healing brain scars with just an object, just uses food and power is pretty strong. But we have to use it or else everyone's going to have a -10 mood debuff, so. Carcinoma in the base game, it is, yep. You can cut those out at least. At the moment, it's mainly for healing, outside of Transhumanist, it's mainly for healing brain and chest scars, the big one. Right. Let's get this set up here. So Gower is going gerbil, spaghetti, and the 2 thrombos. Right. There's some new balance changes coming. Yeah, and with new balance changes, you'll be able to heal things like bad back, frail. We'll be able to heal dementia still, actually. Speed stat based on age, if so. Probably helps that too. I don't think it's directly related to their age, no. Sending prisoners to drugs sphere and then releasing them still have it. Yeah, if they come back, they'll come back with more in their inventory. Fuego, yep, that still works. I hate to do this, but I need to set this correctly. It's gonna save time in the long run. Got a lot to do. I need to claim that extra spot of the base. I need to get the caravans out and rolling. Need to make another fallback position for breaches on the left, on the bottom left side of the base. Need to get the prison set up in the bottom left side of the base after that's done. Got 2 more geothermals we need to take care of. Gotta start getting everyone else upgraded from, now that we're getting better at shooting, from SMGs to charge rifles. So basically I want them rebuilding this stuff, but I don't want them cleaning in there. So we'll set this up. You do not need to clean out the giant oven. Whoops. Tried the allow tool mod. It's a must have. Yep, I have. Although you can do allow everything and disallow everything without it. I used to use lots of quality of life mods, but I stopped using almost all of them. Play more modless runs. Yeah, you can do allow all and forbid all without a mod these days. Of course, there's no like vein miner in the base game or select similar stuff like that from it, but no clean zone mod. Yeah, there are ones like that. It says as well about cleaning their ovens. He was harsh. Even drugs aren't allowed. The body is a temple. Get a mood buff from sleep accelerators? Yes. If from it we don't see a mood buff. Transhumanists get a mood buff from it, yep. So yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, this is base game. If you go to orders and you right click on allow, there's unforbid all items. And right click on forbid all items. Those are in the base game now. Alright. That's all. Cold climate, should you skip out on cloth flak jackets and wait till marine armor? I don't know. It's been a long time. So on Tundra, I usually don't worry about it, honestly. I don't really use flak jackets in general, though. So flak jackets, I usually skip always. Anyway, I usually use flak vests on top of some other inner clothing. So I don't have a lot of experience with flak jackets because I basically always skip them. Burgers are dumb, by the way. Really dumb. They were pretty good initially, but yeah. Recon armor is king. Well, flak vest and duster is almost, depending on quality, is better than recon, but duster, flak vest, button down. Yeah. Pants, and then whatever your best helmet is. Flak jackets are worse than wool jackets. A duster made out of devil strand or thrumbo fur or synthread or whatever, synthweave, hyperweave, synthread will be better than power armor in almost every case. Do 4 mining with mine connected veins. That's still a allow tool, yeah. Yeah, that is still not in the base game, unfortunately. All right. What else do we need to tune this to now? Probably plasteel. It's a lot of components. Holy crap. It's actually crazy. Nah, you guys gonna be fine without bedrolls. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. All right, we're gonna make sure that symbol is set for pemmican. Okay. Aerial attack. 14 soldiers. No. Close the middle room and just leave. You must be outside. Objects unroofed. Spawns dry and happier in an untoxic fallout environment. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, that's a good point. I do that pretty often too, where you just roof where they stand. Yeah, should probably do that. Everything set where the machines are. Yeah. He said doo-doo. But is Kahuna a god? No, he's not. They're not mad as everybody purist though, honestly, but God, they are nuts. Yeah, that's one reason why I like leaving some breezeways is for the outdoor time. So people that aren't undergrounders don't get the trapped inside stuff. Bert, just finish this. You're here. I know you have dementia. I'm so sorry about that, Bert. Really sucks. You know what? The superchargers are going to be helping with that a lot. The extra cautious the superchargers are giving, absolutely helping, but still not enough. He's the only one that gets dementia from that, though. So we still need to, now that the toxic fallout is gone, we need to go get all this survival meals too. Let's go on rakes. We're winning, but Bert is losing, yeah. Alright. So now we want to take everyone off construction. And then structure, we want to do fence here. Let them bring that down. We should have enough wood. It takes like very little. No, it's fine. Bionic Eye's done. What's going on, Mio? Right eye. So I got serious, man, oh man. Just one wood per, so you have enough. Yep, exactly, yeah. This is only like 30, 35. Can get him a healer mech serum. Yep, hopefully so. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be one in this. We're gonna wait for a trader over here and we'll pop it open. All right.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
Who's that? Hashtag? Nah. Hashtags. Ever using the Twitch Prime here? Thank you, hashtag. Much appreciated. Much love to that hashtag. Thank you. Gwawinland. You won't remember that? Keep beside it. Went in and mainly gave upon the sleep accelerator and it doesn't have the icon for your ideology next to it, even though it's part of your ideology. That is weird. All right, now we put them back on construction. Yeah, I haven't had that. Although I haven't tried to make them on anyone other than Transhumanist. Regarded as a food god in a Discord. Is this in a different dimension? This other Discord. Think about the new Conquer events on global map. You don't get any resources so far. They're pretty interesting, yeah. It's kind of a nice thing. Especially the component ones. We've seen it where like 8 people are guarding 70-something components. So I do like that they added those ones. Especially for the Raider meme, obviously. It makes the Raider meme much... I mean, I think that's why they added them initially. Yeah, I like that they added those overall, yeah. So no warning pop up when you're about to rest your own pawn instead of sitting to him. Warning. Are you sure you want to... it would kind of be nice, but it might screw me over sometimes, so I'm kind of okay with it. Holy components. I forgot how large these are on these maps. That's ridiculous. We need drill arms. We need drill arms. Just have an unthread so you know what you're facing. Or these ones, yeah. Oh, you mean on the resource ones, yeah. It's a ring around granite, come to find out. Actually got me wondering. I don't think it is, but no. God, we're ripping through this. Spaghetti doesn't know what he's doing. You know, this kind of component rock without being searched for before that? No, these are temporary maps. That's one reason why it's so small. You can go to other maps and dig up components like a real size map, but we gotta get Gaur some drill arms. Can you throw a grenade on compact machinery to blast mine it? You can, but then a lot of times you destroy the components. We actually had a raid, a breach raid on the Arco Nexus one come through, and they blasted through the side of the mountain. They discovered components. I was like, hey, thank you. And then they ended up destroying all of them with the grenades. So yeah, it's possible. So meteorites being a different material than core meteorite. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah. It'd make a lot of sense. Oh, my bad. Select the wrong person. Yeah, we need to get some bedrolls from them sometime. Which is going to take a little time. Just kill some stuff, I suppose. How's the mass oven work? There's a clip of it. We actually just used it earlier today too, and I'm sure we'll use it again, but there's a short clip if you want to see it in action. 50% yield and chance to destroy the components, yeah. With the grenades. Why do I keep selecting gerbil? The mining specialist double drill arms on a work frenzy, word drive pre-nerf was silly. We had someone even before ideology that had 1800% mining time, and he just literally walked through mountains. Do you have any idea what percentage that one was that you saw? Because yeah, you can get to those numbers much more easily now with the mining specialist and tunnelers in general. Yeah, it seems crazy. It was in our 20-year run. He was just walking through mountains. Was that 3,000? Yeah, that's got to be absolutely nuts. Be mainly so he doesn't collapse the roof. There's no roof. I'm just doing it so that like he doesn't need to go recreate right now. So like he can get his rest and recreation when they're much lower. So I'm just manually doing it. All right, that's set back up. Yeah, let's remove the roof area from there just in case. He's done with fire skip too, huh? Caravan detected. We only have 9 days. It's fine. I'm gonna send more miners next time. Psychic drone high on the males. At this colony, it is. Let's keep people inside the walls during this. I don't want anyone breaking down way out here somewhere. Everything's dead. That'll go back. Hey, patches over his sickness finally. It's true, I could just go ahead and drop someone in. Bert, it sucks you got dementia, my friends. Moxie's not having to cook a lot right now because we don't have a lot of drugs coming in, and we won't have for a while. We can send Moxie. Let's speed up quite a bit. Healer serum work on dementia? It does, yep. One, her name, so you don't lose her as well. See better than yo? It depends. I like giving tea to my people better. It's not more profit, no. It's barracks, there's individual rooms after startup. There is, yeah. Barracks is way less space and way less wealth for a huge mood buff. So this room is giving a massive mood buff twice a day just from being in here sleeping. I think it's like 18 or more at the moment. Not to mention what we're getting from dining and recreation in the same room. So yeah, barracks are a very, like 20 individual bedrooms right now would be enormous for very little gain and way more wealth. Although wealth doesn't matter right now. Church house came along and burned down your warehouse. You built 5 mortars with fire shells, burned down their civilization. I don't think that's an overreaction at all. Yeah, as far as using it on your colonist, tea is safer, addiction-wise. Come on, Moxie. Man, these are huge amounts. We will only go one at a time. Isn't it more profitable to make yayo for sell? It is, but you need more skilled labor. You need drug labs instead of just campfires or stoves. You can make psychite tea with only a level 2 cooking. It gives a lot of cooking experience, so it's easy to get people level up in cooking for things like making more meals and stuff. Plus, they can get every 2 to 3 days with no addiction at all. If they have binges and whatnot, and there's psychite tea around, that's fine. I don't care if they take it. So if you're going just pure profit, you don't care about anything else, then yeah, tea's not what you want. But tea is my all-around choice to have around. Yeah, flake and yayo. There's plenty of things that are going to make you more profit. Take longer work times, but just did tea, get you addicted to opium. That's right. Sick plagues matter. Your only palm can royal fascination is addicted to psychite anyway. Yeah, so it's just personal preference, not a min-max thing. Almost done. Spiny Yield reduced 2, it is, yep. He's probably the one getting these single ones. But this stage I might as well turn him off of it. He's there because he controls the animals. But now that Moxie's there, he's not really doing much at all anyway, so. There we go. I don't think you have to do this zone thing anymore, but it's used to, but. How many did we get off that? 127 components. Jeez. quite a bit, I gotta say. That is a lot of components. Yeah, I think one more miner next time. What's our wealth at? It is currently at 400,000. Are those cars from mod? They are not. No, they're just junk from ideology. Maybe 1.3, I'm not sure. Did I do some graphic mods? No, don't have anything like that. In the menu below, who did them? Oh, my emotes. My emotes. Expedition emotes, I believe. We'll link to the emote artist. About to 800,000 years. Look sharper? No, I haven't done anything. They did redo some of that stuff with 1.3 though. There it is, yeah. There's the emote artist. Alright, the drone is over. Might take Bert anyway. But man, I wish you hadn't got dementia. Sorry, Bert. Man, his manipulation's down to 74. We could give him some arms, I suppose. Help get that back up. Talking to eating, I don't really care about. Manipulation's a big one. Cautious as well, though. Alright. Do some bionic arms for you, my friend. 8 years? You never go past 3? Yeah, it's gonna be a long playthrough. We didn't do a lot of them. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about too. Him having sad wanders and stuff while he's gone because of dementia. But drill arms that we really need. We can call in some exotic goods. We called in a bolt goods vendor. Let's call in exotic goods after that. Always bullying Bert. I should have never taken him. HO box, your dementia. It does not. It's not even in the update. It doesn't. Not even on the test branch. Why don't you use double doors, the exterior wall perimeter? Expedition door will explain it. Yeah, it's asked a lot, so there's a short Twitch clip that'll explain it. There it is. There's the clips. How the bot links videos so quickly for the answers, voice commands. No, I got a lot of people in the chat helping me out with commands for it. With age reversal, mood loss? No, I'm doing it. So that's why I'm building these again. So I just build them every time someone really needs it, and then I tear it down. It's better 15 plus shooting, master SMG, master assault rifle, or excellent charge rifle. I would have to look at the exact stats, but at 15 plus shooting, a master assault rifle will be better than a master SMG, 100%. The excellent charge rifle might be better, but I don't know the exact stats between it. You can compare the stats between it if you have both of them, but the assault rifle will be better overall than an SMG at 15 plus shooting and both being the same quality. 3617 is a great granny quote. Rim daddies, it's better than coffee. Oh god. It's true though. Granny. Prosthetic leg. Yeah. We're waiting on the bionic arms. Let's go on Finders. Welcome in. Okay. So, new prison right there. I'm gonna do this a little bit different though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that wall's already at 13. All right, that'll do. So this will actually be the new prison. Okay. Finally get a new prison. It's gonna be graves in the prison. That's fine. So are those age machines worth it? I think so, as long as you have the materials. Because if you don't rebuild them, it's gonna be linked to someone for 60 days. It's just gonna be eating power unless you turn it off, and eating up space and power. So since we have the materials, I just redo it. Yeah. Let's go on Osquad. Welcome in. It's how to behave. Yeah, it's waste wealth or waste space basically. Because we're going to end up having like 50 pawns. Can you imagine having 50 biosculptors? Yeah, no friggin' way. Sensory Mechanac's kind of good in a weird sort of way. Let's torture the prisoners with ghosts. Are those uranium walls? These are marble. These are uranium. These are jade. Are those actually old colonists? Yeah, those are sacrificed, so they are. Someone in after raid if they're badly hurt. Your healers are overloaded too. Yeah, that's true. Hey, it's that gentleman with the mustache and the glasses. Haven't seen him in a little while. He's gone swamping. Age reversal is at 35 on Bert. Bert. This is the lower left ever get built? No, that's what I'm doing now. So this expansion is going to include those defenses, yeah. What's use of uranium walls? It's repeated message. Sorry. Uranium walls have higher HP. So the only other wall baseline that has more is plasteel, but plasteel is a little bit harder to come by, and we have excess uranium. So the benefit of uranium is just more HP. A uranium wall has 750 HP compared to granite, which has 510. So pretty big difference. What do you use the guardian trees for? Beauty and putting out fires. The immature dryads will put out fires and on their own, and then it increases beauty. How to have that much uranium? Deep drilling mainly, and we had a quest for a bunch as well. But we had a huge spot of uranium right here, then we deep drilled all of it, and it's 300 per spot with a deep drill, so. Drifters require, oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. What's up, BB? Alright, slightly better stats than an excellent charge rifle. Yeah, it would have been my guess too, yeah. A breach, tribal breach. How many? Just 89, okay. I was building full of animal bones because they were holding doors open and I needed those doors to be shut, so I threw down a quick dumping spot to get rid of them. 79, look up, realize way long enough that this colony is quite established. Breachers don't care about turrets. Sappers do, breachers don't. Welcome to the meat grinder. We don't have the prison up yet. So I'm just gonna pretend like none of those are laying down. We're just gonna ignore them. Maybe I should check if there's like a god pond though. Alright, I'll do it. Slowpoke, Pyro, Trigger Happy, Mining, 59 years old. Maybe. We need another miner for those away missions. Mio is bleeding, so someone needs to take care of that first off. Jack, go ahead and tend to Mio. Gerbil, was it this one? I think so. Go ahead and tend to them. Dead in 2 hours. Great memory, too smart. Those are really good animals. Tough is really good. Jogger, Gourmand. So that one right there might be good for the away team mining. Actually, they would be. So we'll throw them in there. And we'll get that prison done. This wall is very important to get back up, though. If there's a manhunter event or something right now, would they be able to come right through? So, Juliet, let's work on that. Already working on it. Good job, Juliet. Leo got tinted. All right. Melee blockers are, guys. I don't have any melee blockers to run, no, which is kind of scary. The traders even survived. Yeah, that's a good point. Rescued all the downed invaders. How many colonies do you think you could get going at once? I can get 5 colonies going at once, and the game would be like a slideshow. Is it a mod to 10 enemies? No, it was added in 1.3. Well, in a subsequent patch after 1.3, so you can draft 10 anyone now. Molotov, all that tribal garbage? Maybe. ABC, we already have 154 components. Let's buy 34 more. ABC, always buy components. All right, how many of our drugs can you guys buy? I don't know why I was reading that as 1,090. There we go. Let's see. It's not a lot of marble and we're expanding, so screw it. Let's throw a steel tile on here for the new prisoners. Should stockpile it and sell it. Yeah. They're not weapons vendors though, so they won't really buy the stuff. They're bulk goods. All right, Julia, I need you to finish this wall. Finish this marble wall, please. Thank you. Garbage worth a lot of silver. And humane products, yeah. The bodies. What makes a good prison? So the higher quality the room is, the happier they'll be, just like normal pawn. But also a table and chairs. They don't eat without a table, and usually a recreation item is enough. Cheese bags. Oh no, cheese bags is back. I mean, yay, cheese bags. What's your wealth at? 415,000. That made. The prisoners can't use recreation items. They used to be able to. So. How come I don't use turrets? Turrets are pretty bad, especially this late in the game. I only use them for two things. For dissuading sappers, so it alters sapper AI. So I have turrets for that. You'll notice I have line of sight of turrets around the entire base aside from here. The reason for that is this makes it so that sappers will come through our kill box instead of break through randomly. Breaches will still ignore them, but sappers won't. If I put turrets here, then sappers would not come through here, and this is where I want them to come through. So that's one reason. But secondly, the other reason I might use them occasionally is to pull aggro. But as far as like actual damage dealing for resources, they're not very good. They've been nerfed so much over the years. If you're at a low colonist count and a lower wealth, then they are okay to use for it. But I find them better to just dictate where sappers go. 15,000 from the tribals, yep. Yeah. Turrets are trash, might as well not exist. Yeah, aside from those two. Line of sight thing is wild. Yeah, so sappers will try to avoid the line of sight of a turret. So basically just put line of sight turrets everywhere aside from where you want sappers to come through. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yep, aggro from drop pod raids. Yeah, that's the two big ones for me. Gotta get that human leather processed. There's some of it already. Let's see, Misfortune. Who's the other one? Moxie is one, and Ice. Ice is really unhappy though. We need another social pawn. Need to start doing those rituals again. And I guess we need to set out to get some more material. We should wait and see if we get hit a second time though. If we had any drop out raids this game, only AoE drop out as far as I can remember. We were talking about that yesterday, that it seems like they are rarer now. Ever since, and I'm wondering if they broke something. So as soon as 1.3 came out, center drop raids could contain breachers, which was really ridiculous. So you get a center drop raid in your base that had termites. And then there was a patch less than a week after that where it removed that. Ever since that patch, I hardly ever get center drop raids. They seem really rare. Someone yesterday was saying the same thing. They had gone like 500 days without a center drop raid. Someone else like right over 400. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at now for the bio thing, yeah. Neem, I suppose. Zerg's OP on termites too. Yeah, the rest of the raid will still act like breachers, but yeah, I usually do that as well. It's very good. Berserk in general is OP. I wouldn't doubt it having its timer nerfed, especially Berserk Pulse. Yeah, so to drop with multiple termites, that was terrible. I'm glad they removed that. Yeah, I never know. Fenris and Comfy Cat. Ah, they're on it. Biosculpting pods remove the frail condition. It will not right now. However, on the test branch, it does. So in the live version of the game right now, it does not heal frail, but it will soon. What's going on, Ornstein? Welcome back. Craig, welcome in. Tiberius! Hang on, Tiberius. I have to ask. Your name isn't actually based off of our Tiberius melee run, is it? This is some coincidence. Either way, amazing. The reason I'm running out to meet them is because of the no pause, and we want as much time. It doesn't even pause when I have traders, so. We get an elephant. Huh. When the bionic arms is done. Remember back when exotic goods would also buy drugs? I remember. I don't even know. Use elephants when you got Thrumbo. A breeding pair of Thrumbos. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That was our architect. Oh, did they have an architect? I don't even know if we have enough money for it if they did. I didn't even notice that. Tired. Our attack 3.7. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have enough anymore. Oh. When's the baby thermo coming? 5 days. 5 days. So that's actually Bert's arm when he's out, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna test this. I thought it still worked, but we'll see. So work schedule command, exclamation BI. Hit my wife. As long as it was only in chat. And one sanity. It's good. An uninterrupted yo-yo. Amazing. That's right. Everyone with a sword is my wife, remember? I need a bulk goods ship. That's what I really need. That's what I would like anyway. Let's get some chunks out of there. Why does my wife beat me? She's very cruel. Domestic abuse, you know. It's sad, really. I joke about it, but I'm in constant agony. No. Just play. Just play fighting around, you know. That's all. This is a cry for help. Two minutes later, the noodling has begun. All right, the bionic arms are done. So I think it's time to start working on getting charge rifles going again. Get everyone outfitted in some charge rifles. Blink twice if you're being abused. I'm not being abused. It's fine. You've already been in the sculpture? Yeah, you're back in now for age reversal. Yeah. It rakes food for being abused. Apparently I'm not being abused that much. That would be more abuse, actually. Might be time to, well, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for Bert to come out, then we'll go back out on the road again. Roads. Floors, it's happening. Getting mixed signals here. I gotta be careful what I say. Any reason for no roof on the prison? Oh, I just haven't done it yet. Yeah. So no, I just haven't added that bottom part yet. This was originally a field, so. Alright, see if we can get some of this turned into pemmican before it goes bad. Okay. We got here granite. Sounds good. So this is another breach fallback. Now that we're expanding out. Keep putting those down. And we have so much uranium. It's really ridiculous. Holy crap. All right, looks good. Getting floors. I mean, it's only 8 years in. Can't expect us to have floors too early. Speaking of roof. Going to roof that section there. Still gonna be outdoors. We can make it indoors though. I don't really want to make it indoors. This is eventually going to be a kill setup too. Suppose I could go ahead and make it temporarily. Doubt. Might as well get a room for now. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's a lot of human meat we got, or human leather we got around there. How'd that happen? I mean, humane leather. Humanely acquired. From the indigenous creatures of this area. Bad muffalo. Patches, you want to kill a muffalo? Probably don't even have to worry about your traps. Met cluster. Whoa! That was a lot of drop. Smoke spewer. That was a lot of drop pods. It's fine. Oh, yeah, here, smoke spewer. This is smaller than the ones yesterday, honestly. 9. Okay. All right, we'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. How long till you guys are out? 2.7 days, 1.6 days. Smoke spewer is already active. We'll probably wait till it's done raiding. Actually, I need to roof this now too. Now we got that done. So once that's done being roofed, then we'll do it. But no, why meditating ignores air restrictions? It seems to be a bug at the moment. Yeah, it's been happening since 1.3 came out for me as well. It seems to be a relatively rare bug, but it is pretty frustrating. So it has been reported to the developers. I reported it to them with some clips and videos, and I know some other people have as well. So hopefully it's fixed sooner than later, but yeah, it's really dangerous at the moment. So what are we looking at here? 9 centipedes, 9 pikemen, 12 lancers, 6 scythers. We also got a mech similar for pikemen, centipede, and lancer. All right. Look how tightly packed in they are. Look, half maximum raids at 220% difficulty. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. If I miss something, by all means, post again. I don't know the exact number. I feel like it's around the 500,000 mark. But yeah, I don't remember. I know there's someone that mods a game that was giving us the exact numbers of when the caps hit for different percentages, but I don't remember on baseline losing is fun. That one's almost done too. Drop a mortar on that juicy clump? I will, yeah. It'd be horrible if someone drops some mortars onto that. That's right. Just wait until Bert gets out of here. Actually, yeah, I should just wait. It's not urgent, so. Humane meat starting to rot. Ship it. Yeah. Thinking the same thing. How come you're not making the pemmican right now? It's set to not use human meats. That would do it. We do want to turn off insect meat for this though, because that's just gross.
Welcome back.
Human meat,
Your
no problem.
steadfast
Insects,
loyalty is
ew.
greatly appreciated.
Insects in my pemmican. Pemmican looks pretty gross IRL anyway. Yeah, if I missed a question, by all means, repost it. Next are your friends. Torment, 9 months. Goal. Thank you, Torment. Use the Twitch Prime here again. Much love to Torment. Thank you, Torment. Quest expired. Yeah. I know. A lot of component. We got a lot of component areas discovered, and so after this MECH cluster, I think I'm gonna do these ceremonies. We're looking for another social pawn. Ice team is just a real problem as a leader because they have the -12. Insects, good protein. How's it going, pizza? Hi, mine. Welcome in. If it's welcome in. Iron Hand, Kai, Diamonds. Thank you for being here. So are humans. Man, that's a crazy little clump of mechs there. Why are the lamps off out of hydros? Because there's I don't need the lamps right now. We're just using sunlight. Give you a gold-plated bedroom and all is solved. Do we have anyone else that's jealous? Because it might actually be worth giving you a bedroom. If we have we have a jealous person, sorry. Can't have one. Because then we need 2 bedrooms. Do I have one jealous? So we can solve this just by making 2 bedrooms. And then 5 the best bedroom. It's only 2 bedrooms. Slippery slope. We'd actually turn this into the 2 bedrooms. And then move these like I wanted to. Up here. Maybe. It's just an industry paste. Sometimes it's Soylent Green. It's people. Have sunlight in the hydro rooms. Thought that was a mod for skylights. No, I just literally don't have roofs. Just don't build roofs. And the sun will be there. So you can, it's not a mod. You just go into zone and remove roof area. How do you convert pawns to your ideology? You can use the conversion ritual on them. So there's a conversion ritual you can use every 20 days. You can use your moral guide to use converts. Other than that, they will convert over time automatically. At least they'll try to. Or you can imprison them and convert them in prison. Hydroponic basins do not need sun lamps, no. They just need light that's 100% or 51% or higher. 2 jealous pawns, wouldn't one always be unsatisfied? Yes. Well, unless their bedrooms are identical. But the hydro beds get damaged from being on roof? No, they don't need roofs. Hydroponics aren't one of the buildings that will short without a roof. See, we have that happening over here too. We have them inside. That area is not roofed. He survives forever. Some buildings will short, but that's not one of them. Luckily. How long, Bert? 18 hours. You eat human, but you're not eating bugs. No eating bugs or plankton? Do you eat lobster, Rex? Hydroponic doesn't need sun lamp? Nope, it does not. Hydroponics needs 51% light, which can obviously be done by the sun. Just don't roof that area. The only time I ever roof the hydroponics is when we need it because of an outside event like a toxic fallout, or when you need to heat the room to have them grow. Last is a shellfish. It used to be the case that hydroponics also shorted in rain a very long time ago. Yeah, like 4 or 5 years ago. Why would anyone eat bottom dwellers? What's the deal with the pond and the other colony? Excavation base will tell you why I almost always have 2 bases. It's a short clip. That explains why. Alright. It's time to check this danger danger. Let's go, patches. Let's hope there's a healing serum in here. There, hide in your room. Poor mood, why? Bugs. Animal pulsar, and we don't know what's in that. All right. Bugs. Site a solar panel will give off. It's the same as a torch. I think it's 50%, so it can't grow plants. I mean, it can grow fiber corn and flowers, but they can't grow any other plants, no. Get ready to run, Patches. Almost a 5-head idea, yeah. Thanks, team. Appreciate you. Is that overhead mountain in there? Oh, God. It's a red mountain. Oh, no! Patches! I didn't even think about him pulling the ancients. He missed some shots on the SMG. But what if you put 2 solar panels together? 50% plus 50%. That's 100%. Man, they might actually take out that caravan. Nah, they're fun. Excuse me. Why are you going in my house? That's my friggin' bed. Get out of here, jerk. Can you guys take that guy out, please? Felix, can you stab a man? one's the enemy? Fedon? Tantrum. Wait, but I just patches. Whatever, patches. I'm not gonna watch this. Destroys cover with a grenade, yeah. Those pants are too good for me. Well. Industrious. Very neurotic. Industrious miner? Oh my god. We gotta send them to another colony if they survive. They're addicted to drugs. I don't care. I'll take their legs. They have legs back afterwards. Very neurotic industrious are those pawns that can get to like thousands of % mining. It's really crazy. Let's see. Furniture. Christ. I got up. I don't have a gun though. Don't kill them, Patches. I would let them just fall, but they're almost at the edge of the map. The friggin' Yayo is really making them go down slow here. Well, so much for the God Pawn. Alright, let's see what's in here. Sad times. Luciferium. Jack is a monster. He's running away from this guy. Look at this. Jack is a shooting specialist, trigger-happy, 18 burning passion with a minigun. This prisoner scared him. So, Pyro's not worth keeping. Pyro's not that big of a deal anymore. We already have one Pyro. It's not a big deal. It's worth it if they're good otherwise. It kind of sucks when you have like an all-wooden base and you don't have many people to run around and put out the fire or whatever. But it can be absolutely worth it. How much longer on you? 23 hours and we'll pull this MECH cluster. Oh no, the high shields. I didn't notice that. High shields, we gotta wait 1.8 days. 1.8 days. It was good for him. That's right. Is that a good ship? Man, I wish we get a bulk goods ship. It's a long time since we got one of those. Just gonna get some advanced components here. Hey, the second part of Cataphract. No specialized limbs, unfortunately, but second part of Cataphract. That's really nice. Can't afford the Architect Eye right now. Alright. Just get this installed really quick, and we'll get the research room up. Thank you. There you go, patches. EMP mortar, we might as well just wait for it to go down at the stage. Yep. It's only a day and a half, so. We do have 2 EMP mortar shells, but yeah, no reason to waste them on it. All right, we're gonna copy this stuff out here because I need that space now. Or I want that space anyway. Sweet mother of uranium, I know. It's crazy. We got a lot of pemmican made before that went down, so I'm good with that. Okay. So as we extend here, we're gonna be growing less and less rice down here, so I'm gonna make some more hydroponics up there. Okay. So Sappers can actually come through there now, which is not something we want. So we're gonna make another turret. We'll make it here. We'll move this one up here. Okay, Joliet, go and start making that. But I guess we can go ahead and replace your arms, Bert. Bionic arm, left shoulder. Bionic arm, right shoulder. Have a trade beacon at the uranium. Might be able to trade some of it. Rejected proposal. Domenico and Jax. No, I don't. But I feel like we're going to use it over time. And then, you know, might as well just keep it. Got everything researched. I know advanced research for Cataphract. We had everything researched we needed aside from tech prints. So we needed this space for other things. So I got rid of the research until we got tech prints to research, which now we have one. So I'll be getting them set back up. Yeah. Low in plasteel. Let's just wait until we have plasteel in. Do we end up scanning any nearby? There's more uranium. Like, we need more uranium. There's some there. More uranium. Putting our natural sidecasters meditate instead of recreation for the biphasic? Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. That grass growing. As long as your animatry isn't like ungodly far away anyway. So after these mechs are done, we'll grab that geothermal. Slide 3 steps outside, then yeah, absolutely. I would do it. How long until you wake up? How long until this is down? 1.1 days. 1.1 days. All right. Does I always stop doing what they are doing to go meditate? When it hits that schedule, yeah, I want them to do that, right? To grow the grass, so I'd rather them grow it. If you don't want them growing it, then you can set something else there. Bond to colonists thought that was a bug that you could unbond it by minifying, or is the bug not fixed yet? No, it's not fixed. They still bond for 60 days, yep. Still bond for 60 days. Or linked to it or whatever. 5 hours. So they're going to be up in time to fight this also, which is nice. Next recharge in 23 hours. All right, this recording has gotten longer than I meant for it too, so let me go ahead and split the YouTube recording here.